Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. It's a crazy weekend. It's the beginning of summer. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's noisy. It's crowded, but not right here. It's awesome right here. It's also shallow. I mean, it's not my favorite place to fish. If you know where the meek inherit the earth, well, this is where I'm at. There's yeah. If you know what I mean. This is what we refer to this spot as, the meeks. So, it's quiet over here now, isn't it? Lots of pleasure boaters, lots of people out here on the county lake. If you watch M Hood Discovered, eventually you'll know why. I mean, you could just guess, you know, it's a popular lake. We have a beach. There's a lot of people out here. There's people barbecuing everywhere. There's people fishing everywhere. There's people skiing everywhere. There's fireworks. There's all kinds of things going on. I'm just trying to find a place to fish, a place to shoot a video. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be bad. But there might be some hot dogs somewhere. I don't know about it in this video, but let's do it. Come on. So this spot is shallow. It's got perch and bass. And this is an orange monkey milk. There's a link down in the description. This is my own line of baits. Yeah, you're right. It's made right here on the lake by Kai's Custom Jigs. We have a new box set. It's a monkey milk variation, 40-piece set. Let's see what I can get here. Might get a thunderstorm. Question mark for sure. Oh, look at that. There's definitely fish here. And there's definitely traffic. Let's see if they wave back. They did. There we go. We had a hit right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Means a lot to me. I like to see my cork get pulled under the water. I don't know. It wakes up the little kid in me, I guess. I could do this for a while. I probably will for a few minutes. I might end up at a party, I don't know. But for the moment, I'm gonna watch a cork get yanked around. There's a micro farm over to the right of me. They got chickens, ducks, geese, goats. There we go, we're getting another bite. We got us a fish. Ah, we don't got a fish. Can we get a bite? Can we get another bite? We're getting a bite right there. Yeah, I went through this yesterday for several hours and didn't get a video. It's the same scenario, but a different spot. There's tons and tons of really small perch hitting the jig, but they're so small they can't get the whole thing in their mouth, but they have a crazy appetite nonetheless. We're getting chased by a turtle. I mean, at first, when you're in this scenario, you're like, oh, I got a bite, I got a bite. Oh, my cork went under. And then after about 20 minutes of that BS, one after another, you realize that you're in the small tits zone, right? Itty bitty fishy committee. And see, we just went under again. So what I always say is, where there's itty bitty fishies, there's got to be some biggies. It's all about hope, right? Can't let go. But you can always change spots. I mean, can't fish 24/7. What we should do is probably like give in to the itty bitty fishy committee here and downsize our bait, because that's what's up. I think we're just not going to get anything here with a traditionally sized jig, and this is a fairly traditionally sized jig. I mean, it's a 132 ounce jig. You see the size of the hook and all that. It's just a shoot. Well, remember, question mark. Yeah, the air temp is cooling off all of a sudden. And across the other side of the lake, good ways in the distance, looks like it might be raining. All right, so I told you my intentions, but maybe I shouldn't have, because I don't know if I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna try and get there. But before I actually break out one of my Tenkaras, because that is a part of my intention, drop the bait size down to a little micro fly, right? Let's give the jig another chance at this different spot. It's deeper here. I was here yesterday for a long time trying to do this same thing, and it was the same thing that I just experienced over at the Meeks. A lot of bites, a lot of corks going down, but everything was itty bitty fishy committee. I'm getting a bite right now. There's a lot of little perch around this branch. It is time to ditch the reel. There's my fly. It's very small, should work perfect. I'm using my Bard Creek Tenkara by Regions. It's a 12-foot rod, and I've got about a 13-foot line on. My level line is a lot shorter than that, so it's my level line and my tippet. I'm just gonna focus around the branch. Right off. See? Itty bitty fishy committee. That's what's up. My angles keep dropping, I'm sorry. All right. Let's get a few of these. We'll put them in there. The biggest reason why this video didn't happen yesterday is because somebody forgot to put the Tenkara rods in the trailer and set up down here, and then went, oh yeah, itty bitty fishy committee, and I didn't put the Tenkaras in. Oh yeah, there are other spots on this lake we could go to and probably hammer big gills, but everybody else is there right now, right? And I don't feel invited. I don't feel uninvited. I just haven't been invited. I mean, it's nothing to fish in an area where a couple people are fishing, but do you want to go fish in an area where 30 to 50 people are fishing and doing other things? Probably not, right? So let them have it. Yeah, just a bunch of little ones. They keep, oh, there we go, we got them. Nice. It is now after 7. We might see some rain. I saw a drop or two while I was here. So let's get this going. We've got a 6 octopus hook here. We're rocking 20-pound test underneath a snap-on weighted cork. And what we're going to do, it's a bit of a rattle to that cork, huh? That's just some cork I found somewhere. I'm just gonna throw that out because I've been seeing bass along here stalking these, knocking them out, right? And other bait fish. The culvert is right down there where those two people are fishing. My intention was to go down there and do this, but I got a better parking spot here. Now that I've achieved all my intentions, you know, I've got things working for me here, whether they work out or not. I'm just going to chill now, keeping an eye on the cork, and I'm going to work this flying. I don't know if I need to put more bait in my bucket. I got one out and one on standby. That's good. I'm not trying to fill a bucket full of little tiddlers. Little tiddler is a term from the UK for a little fish. That's what I was thinking when I said itty bitty fishy committee, because, you know, like itty bitty, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, hemostats are in the back of my pocket, because this is going to happen when you're fishing a little tiny fly. Yeah. Definitely itty bitty fishy committee here. All right, remember I was saying that at first when you get into this zone and your cork is getting jerked and yanked around and going under, it's exciting, right? And then you get over it. But if you're me and you have fly gear with you, and then all of a sudden you break down and start doing this and you're catching all of a sudden, well, eventually you get over this, because it's not like, you know, I'm getting out of the itty bitty fishy committee here. I'm conquering it, right? Some people like itty bitty fishies. Some people like big ones, and some people like the artificially big ones too. Oh, here we go. That's a better fight. Oh, I know why that was a better fight. He wrapped me around a stick, but look at that. It's bigger. Goodbye. Oh, we can. Back and forth. At least most people are waving back. All right, I'm just gonna sit here and chill. Everybody's out having fun, partying, and I'm here watching a cork do nothing but get yanked around by the bait that's on the hook. You see those big ripples out by the cork? Bass are starting to come in a lot stronger, feeding along here. So at this point, I should put the Tenkara up. I might have to go somewhere, you know, and have a social life, have a life. But I might not, I don't know. It's up in the air whether or not I have anything to do tonight. The possibility is there. The phone isn't saying that it's there, but anyway, we're gonna give it till that sun's gone, and we're getting close to that, right? So at this point, we're just watching the cork, hoping for the best. Either this is M Hood catching little perchies, or this is M Hood stepping out after a big fish. Either way, I'll have it. How about a little more of M Hood catches little perchies while I watch that cork? I just don't feel like doing anything else. I don't feel like going to another spot. I don't feel like breaking everything down and moving 5 feet. It's just too much activity out on the lake. Too many people driving around kind of crazy. We're gonna have to put up with that tomorrow too, but at least today I got to hang out with, oh, we just missed one. I got to hang out with a black vulture fletchling in an abandoned house. So look forward to that on M Hood Discovered. That was real exciting. Oh yeah. There's two videos of it. There's the abandoned house. Whoa, what's that in the corner? And then M Hood brings the light, because I'm all about bringing the light. Yeah, you're right. You know, I've seen a lot of people out here fishing today. I haven't seen a lot of people catching. It was like that yesterday too. One of the cool things right now is that I do not see any pleasure boaters. This cove yesterday that I'm fishing has a no wake zone in it. We're in a no wake zone, and woo, my goodness, there were plenty of people not paying attention to that yesterday. And there we go. We got to get them around the sticks, around the snags. Yeah, you're right. The Hemo's got to come out. Yeah, this was big waves. I was in the water too until sunset. I came out of the water once it got dark, and I was freezing by that time because it cooled off. Yep. I want to get in the water too, but not right now, people. I'm telling you about things that just didn't work out yesterday. I know it'll work out eventually. Sometimes you get to a weekend like this where it's just nothing's working out because there's too many people out here. It's not as bad as COVID. You remember trying to go fishing during COVID? Everybody was out with their wife fishing, like literally everybody, and then everybody else was out on the water not fishing. I'm sure it was like this here. I wasn't here. Well, I was here during parts of COVID, but I was also in New Orleans during COVID, and yeah, it was not easy to find a decent place to fish that wasn't crowded, even way out in the middle of some bayou, miles and miles from the launch, full of boats. Well, it's now 7:30. Just after 8 is when the sun's going to go down, and I know there's parties going on. I know some people that are having parties, but I've not been invited yet. Oh my goodness. So sucks to be me right now. I'm not that much of a socialite anyway. I don't drink. This is all I do. This is my life. This is my life with you. Oh, I do other things. I like people, but sometimes I don't want to be around a bunch of strangers I don't know that are drinking. Oh, come on, fishies. There's quite a bit of that out here. There's a lot of people out here right now that just aren't always out here. There's a lot of second homes out here. There's a lot of Airbnbs, short-term rentals. It's crowded, whereas normally it's not. It can get like that on the weekends in summer. To a lesser extent during the week in summer, it's like that. Got people coming out here from Dallas and other big cities. Oh, come on. Wow. One side by side after another. There we go. Oh my goodness. Am I Tanego fishing? That was like the smallest one. I could have got an award for that one, but we lost him. Boom. Well, we just lost another one. Some people hate it when I'm doing this, but I don't care. I'm just giving you more fuel for hatred, I guess. I'm feeding it. I'm feeding the hatred. I'm just sitting here catching little fishies because it's what I can do. There's not much going on. Oh, I just don't feel like putting up with crowds, really. And there's just not one here, but this road is super busy right now. Do I get anything for that? That's not the smallest one I got today. The reason why I brought up Tanego fishing is because in Japan, when you're fishing for Tanegos, it's not about the biggest one you catch, it's about the smallest one you catch. It's all micro fishing. It looks like you're tenkara fishing too, because you're using what looks like a tenkara rod, but it's much shorter than this, but it's the same principle. People that hate me catching little fishies would love that, because I feel like going and doing that soon. We'll get us a nice fish bowl, some majestic looking piece of glass, and we'll fill it up with little fishies. There we go. Speaking of zen fishing, I feel like getting zenned out. I'm not referring to Zen pouches, by the way, something else. I am getting zenned out just hanging out here, but the traffic is kind of ruining it for me. Maybe I should have just braved riding along the highway. go mess about on the river. But the problem is it's in flood stage right now because of all the rain. So here we are, we're getting zenned out. We're just gonna sit down, and you see my cork, my bait is going crazy right now. You see, this is what laid back fishing can look like. If you have Tenkara rods and some other rods, there's not much going on. You don't want to walk away without any catches. You get in some catches, you want to chill, you put one of them catches under a cork on a big hook, throw it out, and just watch. Maybe there's some anticipation of getting a big fish here, maybe there's not. But still, it's just something to watch, right? We're just chilling, sitting here, back up against the guardrail. Occasionally look at the phone, see if anybody wants you to come over and hang out, or if there's a bomb headed your way. Because if there's a bomb headed this way, I would like to try to get my dogs out first, right? Let them have a pee and a poop before the bomb hits us. No one wants the bomb to hit when you got to pee real bad, right? Yep, that's all I'm doing today. I'm just relaxing, nothing too serious, just jawing a bit, leaning on the railing, leaning on the fence post as it is, flapping my jaws, telling you stuff, just chilling. Lots of people chilling right now. Some people are driving when they shouldn't be. Maybe I should just throw in the towel, but the sun ain't down yet. I don't feel like throwing in the towel till it's at least a little closer to being down. Maybe my cork will go down before then. Maybe it won't. Doesn't matter now, because I've satisfied my need to catch little fishies. I've been out here in nature. I'm feeling fairly relaxed. I hung out with a black vulture this morning, coming into the world, coming into life. Basically like a fletchling is an adult size chick, you know. They've still got the young feathers, brown and gray. They're not all black yet. Really, really cool. Dang thing wasn't happy about me hanging out with them. I wasn't too close, but whoa, nothing happened. And I feel like nothing's gonna happen. But speaking of bombs, that's some real shit right there. I'm just gonna start breaking this session down, but I'm not doing an outro right yet because maybe something will happen. But I know that people are gonna start shooting off fireworks tonight. They shot them off last night, but it's gonna be worse tonight. And you all know, I think most of you do, that I've got a red-bone coonhound that is absolutely gun shy. Any loud noise, thunder, gunshots, fireworks, she don't like it. She's just gonna be hiding under the desk. I want to get up to the house and get them dogs out to pee, because I won't be able to get Tulsa out to pee if I let it too long. Yeah, so yeah, I know this is going long and whatnot. Hey, I'm just trying to chill. It's a crazy weekend out here in the country. All right, let me break it down, and if something happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then you know what's gonna happen. Look how the light is hitting that bank over there. Clouds just broke, lit a little bit of the sun out. Cork's still there. Sorry I put you through that. All right, so as the title says, is it worth it? Yeah, but not for everyone and not always to come out and fish something like this Memorial Day weekend. It's usually crowded. There's problems that come with that. And if you're me and you got a gun-shy dog, yeah, that's a problem, and I gotta go. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time.